right, hello everyone. Welcome to Shape Up. I hope everybody's doing well. Looks like it's starting to get very cold out there now. Not my favorite time of year, I have to admit. But anyways, whatever. We have to deal with that over the next 5 or 6 months. All right, guys. So let's begin first with our warm up. So standing up nice and tall, we're going to do the 3-way leg swing to start. So bringing that leg forward and back. So we're going to aim for 10 here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll cross it over to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then bring the knee up. We're going to open it to the side for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, over to the other side. Nice big lift forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then cross it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then bring the knee up. We're going to open it to the side, really focusing on that balance, grounding that left foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's bring the feet nice and wide. We're going to squat down. We're going to aim for 10 of those. So down nice and easy for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then let's relax. Okay, bring the feet out nice and wide. We're going to stretch side to side. So bringing it into the knees here, lengthening that leg. Remember to breathe. Don't hold the breath. Maybe walking those palms on the floor or just hanging out here up top, and then moving just side to side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll just bring it back to center. I'm just going to have you walk your feet in, and then we'll just gently roll the back up, one vertebrae at a time, and a nice big stretch to the sky, reaching to the left, to the right, the left, and the right. Couple more times, left, right, left, right, and then coming back to center, and then just bringing the heel towards the glute. Nice big stretch up. Okay. Good, and then rest, and then we'll pivot over to the one side. We're going to pump the heel up and down. Couple more, and then pivot over to the other side. Pumping that heel up and down. Good, and then coming back to the center, and then opening and closing the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle forward. And reverse. And then opening and closing the arms again. Good, and then some circles here with the elbows. And then the wrists as well, so getting the wrists in there. And then the other direction. All right, maybe some shoulder rotations. And in the other direction. Good, and then rest. Okay, guys. So we're gonna start off with the cardio warm up first. So we're gonna go for 8 sets, guys. We're gonna do quick feet, or known as also football shuffle. So side to side. Okay, you can go wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Okay. You can use speed for a higher intensity, and then just keep the speed lower for low intensity. Okay, so let's get ready. Starting in for 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, so working that out nice and strong. We have 20 seconds. And 10 seconds left. And remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, so high knees, high impact, and then high knees, low impact. Okay, so let's get ready. Here we go, let's pump it out, nice and strong. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. You guys got this. 10 seconds, and we're gonna bring it into jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so jumping jacks, and then you've got your low impact jumping jack. And then this is another variation of low impact. Okay, here we go. Let's pump it out. So working it nice and strong, guys. Don't give up. Try a little bit of the hard stuff, and then maybe regress to the lower impact. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then toes to the front here, or tap to the front. Okay, here we go. Pump it out nice and strong. Okay, 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so skater side to side. Here's your high impact. Okay, and then here's your low. So it's just stepping side to side, crossing the leg. Okay, here we go. So we're just at the halfway mark. So we have 3 sets left after this one. Just working it out. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Three, 2, 1. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do some jumping jacks with the arms to the sides. And then you've got your low impact movement. So here we go. And we have 2 sets left. And then after this one, we'll do some side lunges. We'll alternate our side lunges. And then we'll integrate a little bit of rotation into those as well. Okay, so stepping to the side, we're gonna reach, come back, and then step to the other side, reach. Okay, so let's pump that out. Okay, coming up next, we're gonna do some jumping in and out. We're gonna do sort of like a wide squat, narrow squat type of movement. So 4 seconds. Okay, so starting narrow, we'll jump in, out, out. Okay, so let's try that. So you can walk it out too. In, and then in, and then walk out, and then in. You don't have to jump. Okay. 15 seconds. And then we have a big weight training program to work on today, big 20 sets. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, guys. Okay, so let's grab a quick drink. Let's rest up, and then we're going to move into doing a nice big long one today. So with this long one, it'll be 10 exercises repeated, so making it 20. So just grabbing some weights here. All right, and then we'll talk about what we're going to be doing. I got my tea delivered, so I get to have my morning tea with you guys this morning. You actually might be having, depending on when you get your video, will probably be afternoon tea again. So maybe having my afternoon tea with you guys as well. Okay, so for the first exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to do the one arm row up and down. Okay, so we'll do that one first. And just remember that you're going to do all the one side first, and then we'll change it over to the other side. Then we're going to do 40 seconds of work, and I'm going to bring you into a 15-second rest transition time. And we are going to be doing to and from the mat. So I'll give you an extra 10-second warning. So if you have to get down, if you need the extra time to get down to the mat, you can do that. Okay, so let's get ready now. Okay. Okay, so one arm row. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath, and just use control when you're rowing the arm as well, guys. Okay, so down and up, nice and easy, a nice even tempo. Don't like fire it off really quickly, because then you're just not really focusing on contracting the muscle. You're just kind of going through momentum. So I want you to squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower. So we're not counting reps, so it's just easier in the 40 seconds just to work at your pace. Okay, and then change over to the other side. Now, another little tip that you can do is focus on the tempo of the movement as well. So you can do like a 3 tempo down, and then pull up for 1 tempo, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So then it just kind of keeps you focusing more on a nice even tempo as opposed to just firing it off really quickly. Okay, just going to readjust here a little bit, getting some glare on my camera. Hopefully you guys aren't getting that. A little bit better. Okay, so coming up next, we're going to do some side lateral raises. Okay, so we have side lateral, curl, press. Side lateral, curl, press. Okay, so now remember when you're doing this one, guys, feet hip width apart, knees bend, and there's just a little bit of a bend in the elbow here. Make sure that the arm isn't locked out when you're doing this one. Okay, so just some really some main tips there. Very common mistakes made is locking that joint. Ooh, it's nice and hot. It's nice for a cold day today. Hot tea. You guys missing the BOAA? Okay, so next one, you can take your dumbbells, hold them in the side. We're gonna step to the side. You're gonna do 2 squats, and then step to the other side, do 2 squats. Okay, so either 1 dumbbell at the chest, okay, or 2 at the side. So go when you're ready. So what I was saying was that when I was teaching in the mornings there at the BOAA, I usually teach the 8 o'clock slot, 8 a.m. And then everybody goes for like, you know, tea and coffee and socialization afterwards. I'm sure you guys are missing that aspect of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in the new year, things will start to change and transition where that can all happen again. Okay, we're gonna move on down to the mat now. Okay, so we're gonna do the push-up, any style of push-up that you wanna do. So we've got the push-up up and down from the knees. You also have off the knees. Okay, and then alternatively, I always do teach the box push as well. So that's just a tabletop pushing up and down. Okay. And then I'll give you, I didn't give you that 10-second warning, I apologize. I'll give you the 10-second warning for the next one because we have to do tricep kickback and we're doing that in a standing position. I was too busy flapping my gums about the BOAA. Okay, so there's your 10-second warning now. I get distracted. Okay, so elbows are tucked in for this one. We're gonna do the kickback. Okay, so you're doing double arm, okay? And back is flat. Okay, so primary tips for that one is the back is flat and the elbows stay tucked in. So you're not swinging the elbow past the back when you extend the arm, okay? Okay, and then after this one, we're on the floor for a good couple rounds. So I'll give you your 10-second warning to get back on the floor. Okay, so we're at that 10-second warning now. Okay, so in the bridge movement, you can hold the dumbbell across here if you like, or bring the palms up. We're gonna do walkouts. So in and out. Okay, so just remember to do both feet out and then both feet come in. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 2, 2. And then palms over the chest is gonna be a little bit harder. Palms to the sides on the floor will be a little bit easier. And then if you're holding the dumbbell at the hips, then obviously you're gonna have a little bit of weight there. Okay, so after this one, we're gonna do chest press. Okay, so dumbbells over the chest. We're just pressing up and down. Breathing out as you lift. Okay, so for this one as well, you can do hips to the sky if you want to make it harder. Okay, and then feet to the sky for low abs. Okay, and then after this one, we're going to do some push-ups, but we're going to do ankle taps. So this one's a little bit, this one's challenging, but we're still working from the knees on our push-up. It just requires a little bit of core balance. Okay, so you're gonna do your push-up and then ankle tap, push-up, ankle tap, push-up, ankle tap. Okay, here we go. Let's try that. If that's a little bit too much for you, then you can just do push-ups from the knees. Work there. Try to focus, you know, getting that form down, getting comfortable with movement, things like that. Okay, and then after this one, we're gonna go back, we're gonna do a bridge again. And we're gonna integrate a sit up in this one. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna do bridge, and then you're gonna do sit up. Bridge, sit up, bridge, sit up. Okay, so you can work on the half bridge, like the half sit up or the quarter sit up. If you can do a full sit up, great, but you can't compensate. So you don't lift the feet off the floor. Don't do a little hip lift to bring yourself all the way up. You have to keep everything intact. Most people don't generally do it. They have to build up to it. Okay, then after this one, we're gonna go back to standing again. So there's your 10 seconds warning. And we're gonna go back to the beginning. Okay, so if you remember now, we were doing the one arm row. So get ready. You're still resting now. Okay, so here we go. Let's pump that out nice and strong, guys. Okay. So just remember when you're doing the row one, just in case you forget, you want to keep the back flat. Don't round the back out. And then just making sure that the elbow stays close to the side of the body as you lift the arm up and down. Okay, and then after this one, we're going to just pivot over to the other side. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then other side. So 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's go to the other side now. So we have, after this, we have 8 sets left. So we're getting down there, guys, getting nice and close. Okay, and then after this, we're still standing. So we're gonna do a side lateral raise with shoulder press combo. Okay. So we have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so lifting, curl, press. Lift, curl, press. Okay, so there's 3 movements in one here. Okay, so you're getting that side lateral, you're getting the curl, okay, and then you're getting the press up. So making sure that when you're doing that side lateral raise again, that elbow stays slightly bent, it's not straight. Okay. So 20 seconds. So after that, okay, that's your 10-second warning. Let's get on to the floor if you need that extra 10 seconds. We're gonna do push-ups next. Okay, so any style, we've got the box push. We've got working just from the knees. We also have off the knees. Okay, so any style there that you can try. Try something a little bit harder. And then just regress if you have to, no big deal. Okay, and then we're gonna get up again, and we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. Oh, I missed one actually. We're gonna do side step with squat. Okay, so 13 seconds, and then if you need that extra time, you can come on back up. So we'll be up for 2 exercises. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so taking your weight, either holding one at the chest or two at the side, you're gonna do side step, 1, 2, side step, and then 1, 2. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's pump that out. And then we'll stay standing for the next one because the next one is going to be tricep kickback. Tricep kickback. Okay, 14 seconds. 9. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so tricep kickback. Remember we talked about this, keeping the elbows tucked into the sides. Okay. And then we talked a little bit about tempo. So if you're going to do tempo, be 1, 2, 3, drive back. 1, 2, 3, drive back. 1, 2, 3, drive back. So when you slow down your tempo a little bit, it changes how you feel the exercise. I just pick a 3 tempo. There is different variations of tempo numbers. There's 2s, 3s, 4s, there's even 5, depending on what you're doing. Okay, after this one, we're gonna head back down to the mat. So there's your few seconds warning there. I was a little bit under or over. Okay, so we're gonna do the bridge walkouts again. So you're walking out, back in, out, back in. Okay, so you can bring the palms over the chest. You can bring the arms out to the sides. You can also rest the dumbbell at the hips. Okay, so pump that out. After this one, we have 3 sets left and everything's on the mat. So we've got chest presses, we got push up with ankle taps, and then we're doing the bridge to the partial sit up. – 14 seconds. Okay, so big push up through the chest here. Okay, and then you can also open the palms too so that the palms are facing away. You can also hold it in bridge too. Okay, or you can bring the feet to the sky, and then if you want to integrate your lower abs, you can do that. So bringing the feet to the sky just make sure that you're maintaining the pelvic tilt. Your cheering party has been hanging out around here, meowing at me. They want to say hi. Okay. She's like 20 years old. She's an old girl, very old. Okay, after this one, we're going to be doing push-ups with ankle taps. Okay, so bringing the heels towards the glutes, you're going to do the push-up, and then you do the tap back, push-up, and then tap on the other side. And like I said before, if you struggle with this one a little bit, it's just you don't have the arm strength, just practice your push-ups, build your arm strength so that you can then learn to integrate something a little bit more challenging. Okay. So again, you can just work on those push-ups. Okay, you can even come into the box style push, up and down. Okay, so then after that one, we're going to do the bridge with the sit up. I like this one. It's a good combo. Okay, so you've got your bridge, and then it's a quarter or a half. Now, the quarter one is just the head and shoulder blades come off the mat. You'll feel more of an work in the upper abs. And then for the half sit up, you'll feel more like you'll get the upper abs, but then you'll feel more like central. Okay. All right, so integrating bridge and integrating that sit up. Okay, so after this one, we're gonna come on back up to the feet. We're gonna do a little bit of glute work standing up. Okay, good. Nice work, guys. Okay, so let's grab a quick drink. That's a well-deserved break. You had like, wow, like 20 exercises in a row. So good work. So let's grab a quick drink, and then I'm just going to change up the routine here a little bit. So I'm just going to bring you down to 9 exercises. A little bit to and from the mat, but not very much. There'll be like some stuff like standing that are all done one after the other, and then there'll be a few one after the other on the mat. So for the first exercise, I'll just give you the variations. So if you have the ankle bands at home, that's great. If you don't worry about it. But if you're going to do that, you're going to put them on just around the ankle areas for these exercises. So just slip the band on. And then you can also integrate that, or you can integrate your weights into these movements, some of these movements. Okay, so I'll demo those as we do that. Okay, you can also do just one at the chest as well. Okay, or just your own body weight. Okay, so for the first exercise, we're going to do the C-stepping. So you're bringing that leg in and you're twirling it out. Okay, so it comes out to the side. So you're working it out like this. Okay, and you can move around, like you can walk, you can do it as a walking motion, or you can stand and do it like stationary. Okay, all right, so let's get ready. We're going to go for 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So let's get ready. Okay, so here we go. Pump it out nice and strong. So 10 seconds, guys. Okay, so all the right side. So you're walking all the right side. Okay, so from my front view, it's going to look like this. Okay, alternatively, you can stand and just raise it. Okay. Okay, so all the right side, and then on the next set, we're going to do all the left side. So 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now all the left side. Okay. So again, standing and then just doing side leg raises. Okay, so there's a couple alternatives there. Okay, and then after that one, we're gonna do some, we're gonna get on the mat and we're gonna do some scissors. So if you've got the band, that's good because you can get the a little bit more resistance on the thighs when we do this one, but it doesn't matter, like no worries. You're still gonna work the legs regardless. It's just nice to have the extra resistance. Okay, so scissors, now we're working abs and thighs. Okay, so let's pump that out. Okay, and then after this one, we're staying on the mat for a bit. We have some fire hydrants next, so we're gonna be working the glutes and the core. Okay. Okay, so coming into tabletop position, we're gonna alternate side to side. Okay, so here we go. We'll pump it out. $15 seconds. Okay, so extending the leg out, we're gonna do a side raise a little bit, and then you're just gonna tuck it over to the other side. So lift and raise, okay? So lift, you're getting the glute, out to the side, you're getting the side leg, and across the body here. So there's 3 movements. 1, lift up, you're getting the glute, across the body, that's 3. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now your focus here is just to keep the hips stable. Like, don't rotate the hips up to compensate. So keep the hips straight and work from the joint. Okay, you might get a little bit of movement there, but, or like a little bit of rotation, but not overly. Okay, change sides. Don't overdo it. Okay, so don't like lift it like way up to compensate, okay? So it's out to the side, lift up a little, you're gonna feel that glute, and then over to the other side. Okay. Okay, so after this, we have 2 exercises left. So we're gonna do clamshells next. I like clamshells. There's lots of different variations of clam. You can like make it harder, you can make it easier. I don't like saying easy because for people that are starting out, it's not easy. You're working up to being able to make things a lot harder. Okay, so we've got variation 1, variation 2, and variation 3. Okay, so variation 1, variation 2, okay, and then variation 3, be holding it up top. Okay, so 15 seconds on that one. Now, when you're doing this one, just making sure that the hips stay stacked. So if you're doing the right knee lift first, up and down, make sure that the right hip, okay, rest, that the right hip is staying stacked on the left hip. Don't rotate the hip backwards when you lift your knee, okay? So I'll try to show you what I mean here. So when you're doing it, so see my hip here is stacked. When I lift, it still stays stacked. So I'm not rolling backwards to compensate. So my hip isn't doing an extra roll. Okay, I'm only working from the joint here. That's what's activating my glute. Okay, so last set, then we're going to stretch it out together. Okay, good, nice work. Okay, so let's cross the left leg over the right. I want you to lean back, and then let's just gently put the palms onto the shins, and you're just pulling in the down direction just to stretch the left glute. Breathe here. Okay, and then we'll put the feet down, and then we'll cross it over, and then other side. Just breathing. Good, and then rest, and then we'll tuck it in and just rolling side to side. Okay, and then let's release, draw the soles of the feet together. Try to just relax the inside thighs here. So the knees, just think about relaxing through the hips and that the knees are opening up here and you're bringing your thighs down towards the floor. Okay. And then let's bring the knees together. Let's tip over to the one side, push yourself up. We're gonna get the hamstrings. So for the hamstring stretch today, let's draw the left foot in and then just walk the arms forward. So stretching out the right hamstring muscle. And then walking it back and then over to the left side. And just walking it forward. And then walking it back again. Okay, and then laying on the side, we did lots of leg work today. So let's stretch out the quadriceps. And then over to the other side. And then release it. Okay, push up. All right, and then focusing on the arms. Okay, so come just to a comfortable seated position and then nice big stretch to the sky. Reach to the left, reach to the right, and then roll. Let's just roll forward and then back up again. Okay, bring the arms down. Let's tuck them behind and then roll them forward again here and then back again. And then forward and then back and then forward and then back. All right, and then triceps. So we're gonna take the right arm over the head. I'll just stand up to show you this one. And then I'm just bringing my arm behind my body here. And then bring it over to the left. And then lower down again, tuck it in. Okay, and then let's bring the right arm across the body. So we're stretching the rear delt. And then on the other side. Okay, relax. Let's draw the ear to the shoulder, whatever side you want to start with, and then roll to the center. And then over to the other side. And then back again. And over to the other side. And back again. Okay, and then some shoulder rolls here. And then forward. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the workout for today, and we'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye for now.